remember when I was tapped on the couch from my spirit team and introduced to them, right? And you feel a little bit nervous about learning different things, right? But you trust God, so you listen. And they were saying, are you in or not? And this was 2021. And I was like, in what? Hey, listen, I'm down here trying to pay the bills. What you talking about, right? And I'm struggling and I'm looking for a miracle, just church lingo, right? Start singing the song, looking for a miracle, right? And they talking about all these angels showed up, literally, like 30 angels, these dead, deceased angels. I'm looking in this, let me wake up or something. And they're like, we're all deceased. And I'm thinking, that's not hard to figure out. You don't need Albert Einstein to figure that one out, Miss Wingy. And I'm still talking to them like, y'all here to send me a miracle? Tell me which way to go, what, right? They're like, we're your ancestors. I heard some name. I probably should remember, but I didn't. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, are you in or do you want to fight for righteousness, or do you want to look past the issue? Anyway of this nature, right? So you know me, I'm like, man, let's go. I'm thinking it's physical. Let's go. Who want to fight? Come on, somebody come and knock on my door. I'm gonna go fight somebody. No. And I said, yes, of course. And they were like, well, if you want to fight, there's no turning back. And I'm thinking, man, well, can you give me a little journey map? What it might be like or something? Nothing after that. Nothing said, they're gone. And I'm thinking, all right, where y'all at? For so many days, they came and gave me nudges and chats. I'm already in, right? As the warfare goes on, now I'm learning this is warfare. It's not physical, Dodo Bird. First, I'm getting beat up, banged up. Oh. Because I didn't know it's spiritual. It's mental. And you have to go into the spirit realm. So I go to sleep all banged up, body hurt. And they like, hello? They're like, get up and read the word of God. Meditate it, eat it, and sit on it. And I'm thinking, okay, if that's going to help me breathe again, like Tony Braxton, breathe again. So, long story short, I had to agree that no matter what this journey was going to be, ain't no turning around, ain't no backing down. You're going to go through it, get up, get hit. Okay. Now, mind you, I thought it was physical. No. So they put me to work. So my mind started drifting off. I started seeing stuff. I was like, oh, I'm crazy. And then I remember saying this. Don't wake the bear. There's one time in my life I woke up. And I didn't even remember or know where the hell this girl came from. Totally went ham. And I remember saying, because I didn't want to see this person in me again, don't wake the bear. So dark, empathic person can be reckless. So one day I threw the guy off of the balcony. It was big. I said, oh, who's that? How come you get this kind of shrimp? He left. And I said, okay, I need to maintain this energy. And I started learning energy. Okay. I started learning balance. I started learning emotion. I started learning the word. I started throwing the word in the atmosphere, like, for the day. Manifesting dollar bills. Like, I'm broke. I'm dead broke. I've been hit from behind. I don't know what hit me. I'm being attacked. I don't even know. I'm just going on la. Losing weight, no appetite. I'm basically just dying. Okay. And I did. I died on the couch. And the Lord said, hello. I'm not, by birth, I'm not supposed to die because I'm supposed to be save a soul. So if I have to save a soul, I have to have something in me to revive the soul. So I can't die, okay? So I'm laying in, and this is about my 7th, 8th time dying. And so I know this voice when God's coming. So I'm done, I'm beat up. I'm frail. I'm tired. I don't know what's going on. I didn't even have no chicken this week, okay? So just beat up, tired. And so the Lord said, "Get up." I said, "Oh God, come on. I'm just ready to go." I've said that many a times in warfare, right? Or even in my life. Oh, sick of your children. I'm sick of them ridiculous, irrespectful, disrespectful. You make me mad. Always fussing, And God said, "Go, go." I said, oh, okay. Because you don't want to tell God no. Okay? You're just trying to talk yourself out of it, right? So I started reading the word. I said, okay, we're going to get this. We're going to get this, okay? Hungry Jack, hungry. See, I'm hungry, right? So I'm hungry, so I'm going to turn this word into hungry and reality. So I'm reading. I'm up at 3 o'clock. Jesus, feed me. Oh, I'm hungry. And then I started seeing all these people in this, like, silhouette and hearing things. And literally all the steps going this way, that way. Like you literally agreed to your ancestors that you want to do it, you want to learn, you want to live, you don't want to die. And God's saying, okay, I gave you the authority and I want to trust you and say not one word. Okay, now you tell me, do this, you could do it, get up, and I got to shut up too and be looking stupid. Oh my God. So, this is your tool on earth. And your relationship goes with this tools. God's saying, these are my children in the past who done a great work. What are you going to do now? And I say, okay, I get it. Finally. I'm still learning this word to implement it into the world. But right now, I'm telling the Lord, I'm going to sleep again. I'm tired. I need rest. Don't wake the bear. I'm telling you. Because I don't even know how to control this beast sometimes. People be looking at you like, what you talking about? She crazy. Don't try me, please. I got so upset when I saw my daughter's tooth was gone. They've been beating up my child in warfare, right? So I've been trying to tell her, teach her. She's about 21. She don't know. She's learning. She's a seer too. She's gifted. She's very gifted. And I didn't know her tooth came out. She didn't tell me. She used to see images of clowns in the house. She wasn't even afraid. She was casting them things out, coming to tell me. I said, why, Mary? Why you wouldn't tell me? She said, oh, it's just the devil, He's got a smile on his face. You can't believe the devil. How do you know that? And well, she's right. So I was sick, and she just pulled out all of it, and I told her, you have to release it. Won't you pull it? And she just looked at me like, oh, don't wake. When I noticed that, I started opening my third eye. See, these little eyes, they will see around the perimeter one. But this one, it's going to go in your living room, your car, your bathroom. I'm all in your business. Angry. That's not right. That's what God says. You respect people's privacy. Okay. That's after I was all in people's house. In them living. I would listen to them. And I would be like, who is she? And who she think she talking about? And I would see them in public, and I go right to them. They don't even know that I knew you was talking about me, but I'll come tell you. They look like, how did she know? I was coming in your living room. God said, that's rude. Okay. Don't wake the bear. And my ancestors told me, all you went through, they're not going to stop. They're not going to give up. They're finishing. They're going to finish. I made an agreement. They gave